Hi everybody. Well, here we are, finally, at last, on Rust, on the PlayStation 4. What a journey it has been. So let me just pause the stream, because what I'm doing is I'm streaming this live to YouTube from my PlayStation 4. You may well have seen the video I did earlier on today from the Xbox Series S. But they've done an update this evening, which means that hopefully the game should be running a little bit better. They've also extended the beta until the 14th, I think, which is pretty cool. So unfortunately, the 1S though, sorry, the Series S, when I was playing that, I couldn't actually get online at all. Just wouldn't let me. The server browser isn't working. Surprise, surprise. But on the PlayStation it is. And as I, for some reason, have Rust on the PlayStation and the Xbox, I thought we'd dive in and have a wander around. So nothing serious, really. Probably not even going to try and do a base or anything. We're just going to see how the game feels. First impressions are that the frame rate, obviously, on the PlayStation 4, because this is on an OG PlayStation 4, is probably half of what it is on the 1S. I think this is probably let's spin around. Yeah, this would be 30 frames a second, where on the 1S it's definitely 60 frames a second. But you know, Rust is a big game. It's a big map. It's got quite interesting textures and stuff. So I thought we'd probably play it for a bit. Ooh. Yes, we nicked somebody's pumpkins, I think. Something to eat. There's another one there. We could take a cutting, I guess, couldn't we? Hello everybody in the chat, who's here? Ersign Anthony and Ersign Ricardo. Let's grab some of this. So Rust on console, that's a nice sunset, isn't it? It's coming out in a couple of weeks. Oh, look at all these. We can definitely have a few of these, can't we? We won't take them all though. Let's leave them for other people. Right, I tell you what, let's have a look at the map and decide where we're going to go. So what's that there? Shops, right. I'm kind of feeling this area here, so we want to be heading east and then around the mountains. So this is east, isn't it? Let's see if we can pick up some resources to at least make a sleeping bag. That would be good, wouldn't it? Oh look, there's another player there. Quick run. Every single player I've come across in Rust so far on the Xbox has tried to kill me. Nobody has tried to talk. Which, you know, I guess is to be expected with this game. In fact, what I'm really looking forward to... Look at that view. I mean, look, that looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm sure that fella isn't chasing us. What I'm looking forward to is when the game releases for full, we'll be able to get hold of private servers. And then we're going to have some nice PvE private servers where we can run around. Oh, there's a fellow over there. Just want to really avoid everybody at the moment. We don't want to get involved with anybody. What we should probably do... where's the sleeping bag? Right. Let's get a sleeping bag on the way, so at least we can put a sleeping bag down. Hello, Cyclone says, which is more popular in your country, Xbox or PlayStation 4? Probably PlayStation. Looks like Fortnite, says Anthony. Jamie's in two minds whether to get this or not. I would say to anybody who's thinking about getting Rust on console, wait until it comes out. Let's see what it's like. because what it appears to be is that Rust on console actually is missing. It doesn't have most of the stuff that the PC has. Right, so let's just. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's see where we are. So we want to go east a little bit further if we can. Getting a bit cold actually, we don't want to freeze stuff. Plenty of bases around though, and I understand there was a server wipe today. Things might get a little bit dark now. Right, where are we? So we kind of want to go northish. Oh, actually no, we want to keep going east because we want to get away from that monument. Good evening, Moxie. Good to have you along. It won't match PC at all. No, yeah, you've got to remember that you're asking a lot, you know, for consoles, PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones to run Rust. You know, this game's been out since 2013 on PC. They've had a lot of time to optimise it, and the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. You know, it's old hardware now, isn't it? It really is. But you know, we got DayZ running. Alright, let's have a look. How was that? Northeast now. This is a very heavily populated area of the map. Look at all these bases. This probably wasn't a good idea to come here. Oh, this is right. This is a safe zone. We might as well have a look around here. So, we are in... This is probably a bandit camp. Let's have a look. Yeah, the bandit camp. So I want to be up north. So let's have a wander through the bandit camp. These are the bandits. If you have a weapon, these guys will shoot you. You are very cold. You can buy stuff in the bandit camps. Right, let's have a look. We should really put that away. Okay, let's check out where we are. Right, so we want to... I kind of want to go up behind the bandit camps. Let's head north. Cheers for all the modding info, says Mr. Wick. It's my pleasure. Could pick up a bit of wood while we're here. Oop. The idea is to hit this red cross, and then you can harvest the material faster. Let's run away, run away. Right, let's craft. Oh, I can't craft a. We need more stone. What are people saying in chat? Cheers for all the modding. Yes. Today's the final day of beta testing. Right? No, they've extended it for another 10 days. Right, we should be able to craft. Let's get them crafting. So what I'm crafting there is the stone axe, which means I can stone hatchet means I can craft get wood much faster. The building plan, so I can start to. Someone's saying "go away" to me. Right, where are we now? So we're kind of only going maybe northwest a bit. So this is the kind of the place I want to be. Like this little dip down here. There's a base over there. The thing about Rust on these islands is you think, I'll find somewhere where there's nobody else, but you've got 100 people on these servers. You know, if you look... Well, this map looks big. They're not very big, these maps. And you've got to think people are spawning on the beach all the way around. There isn't that many different places. Okay, so let's do a little bit of inventory management, if I can remember how to do it. How do I move stuff? Select, move. There we go. Let's move all these seeds. Okay, so let's put our sleeping bag down. I don't know. Where do you reckon? Put it there. Okay. So the idea is if we die, we can spawn back there, which is good. Right, let's equip that. Right, let's start harvesting wood at night. The sun is starting to come up. This makes an awful lot of noise. I can just hear someone coming up behind me with a rock. The idea of moving away from the base, away from the beaches, is to get yourself into a situation where you haven't got... I think they call them grubs. That's players who have just started off. Running around killing you with their rocks. Oh. Okay. Got a little bit too... Oh, somebody's attacking us. we're getting hit by someone. Great. We're gonna die now. Who killed us then? That's the problem. Is that, see, Rust is a really fascinating game until some prick comes along and kills you without warning or anything. What's it like to compare when it came out on PC? I don't know, I didn't play it back then. The PC version is a lot cheaper, but the console version is... Well, yeah, that is a very good point, actually. The fact that you won't have... probably won't have as many cheaters on console. So I can spawn in at my bag, hopefully. Oh right, I've got to wait 2 minutes. Okay, so let's spawn in somewhere random. We can always make our way back to our bag, can't we? Let's have a wander around. Let's see where we spawn in this time. Right, okay, so we're all the way down south. So we could go and visit the airfield actually, couldn't we? Should we go and have a look at the airfield? Let's head east. Let's have a look round. These little rocks definitely look like nodes from the PC version. See these little rocks here? On the PC, lots of these are actually, you can pick them up and use them as resources. Yeah, but I think Rust, for non-PvPers like myself, I think PvE servers are going to be... Because there's lots of stuff to explore and survive in Rust. Loads of interesting things to do. And especially as... what's going to be happening with the console version is they're going to be feeding in the all the extra stuff over the following few months. So it would be like playing, you know, Rust, like you say, when it first came out. It could be radioactive in here. Let's be careful. Let's have a look. I don't know. I think that's a water collector, isn't it? So if you've got like a, if you've crafted a water skin. Nice. So what I'm looking on the ground for, what I'm looking on the ground for are things like the nodes, which is basically things like little lumps of stone. Yeah, look at all these bases. Tree stumps. This is hemp. Useful for making things. You get stuff inside these barrels. I did some videos about early game in Rust. Now the fact that with Rust you've got to kind of embrace dying, because it's not a big deal for dying in Rust. Doesn't matter at all really. You know, because I could be back up where we died last time over here. I could be back there in a couple of minutes. You know, it's not like DayZ when it could take you hours to get across the map and have it. You know, and you have that risk of the first hour of simply not being able to survive. Although you do starve to death a few times. Like, see these guys over here. How cool's this? These would be some sort of smelters, I would have thought. Yeah, it's a furnace. So the idea with the furnace is you can put fuel in there and then metal ore. Oh, there we go. That there is a scientist. So unlike in DayZ, where you don't have any official AI enemies, you have these scientist fellas wandering around, and they guard more loot, but they've got guns. So you don't want to try and attack them with a rock. You want to have like a bow and arrow or something. So we'll give him a wide berth. We'll let him crack on. There will be things like an oil rig that's coming. There's some of these. Quite often you'll find people just lying around sleeping. Things like those propane tanks, you can take them to what are called the monuments, which are the points of interest, and you put them in a recycler, and they can give you shards, metal shards, which you can use to make. Now I'm starving to death now, which isn't good. So, oh yeah, see we got yeah. So the airfield is radioactive, so you need to be wearing like a hazmat suit or clothing. So you can't basically be, naked like I am, so see my character hasn't got any clothes on. You don't survive very long. Let's go and see if we can find some mushrooms. Mushrooms are often in wooded areas. Plenty of hemp round here. Nice bit of wood. Yeah, loads of hemp. Someone's been planting. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so that's good. So we got food now, so we can survive. Oh, no. We need to go around the airfield, otherwise we're going to die of radiation poisoning, which is no good. Now, I could actually die here, because I've got a lot of radiation poisoning. I think Rusty's going to be like one of those game like DayZ where you can sink dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of hours into it. Unless we can get this campfire done, we're going to die in a second. We're going to die. Oh, we got the campfire. Oh, we died just before we came. Oh dear. If you're targeted, run in a zigzag manner. I would definitely agree with that. Lewis says, did you post a video about changing the cloths on your character? Clothes? No, I didn't. Is this only first person, Moxie? Moxie says, yes, it is, I'm afraid. It is, I am afraid. Right. So where have we spawned? Down there again. See, there's a fella on top of his base. There he is. He's probably going to take pot shots at me in a second. Oh no, this isn't his base. This is a supermarket, I think. There he is. Hello. Oh, freaking hell. See, I'm a grub, right? I've got nothing. You know, I've got a rock, some seeds, some hemp seeds, and I've got a torch, and that's it. Oh dear me. So anyway, there we go. That's a little taster of Rust on PlayStation 4. I must admit, I'm very pleased. It's not zooming along at an amazing rate, but you know, it's chugging along. You could say that at probably around about 30 frames a second and a little bit less, but it is playable. It does look pretty good. I mean, what do you think on the stream? And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with Rust, but mainly when we get our PvE servers and we don't have to worry about getting shot by someone like that, and we can just run around, explore the game, build amazing bases. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably have things like, you know, because dying isn't a big issue in Rust, you can have PvP events on a private server, or even have things like trap bases where you can say, come on, try and raid my base, and you can have shotgun traps, all this stuff. Because if the person dies while they're doing it, it doesn't matter. They can have a sleeping bag 100 meters away, and they can spawn back in, running, get their loot, and you can have fun. You can have fun that way. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching this evening. I'm going to probably be doing a bit more practicing with Rust and maybe doing some more videos. Don't worry, this isn't replacing DayZ by any means. This is a totally different type of game, but it's a little bit of fun, and looking forward to its full release, I think on May the 18th. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hit the like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more of the same, and I will of course see you again soon.